In 1977, 20-year-old Colleen Stan accepted a ride from a friendly-looking couple. What followed was a 7-year nightmare of captivity, torture, and mind control. This is the shocking true story of the girl in the box. Imagine being trapped in a coffin-sized box, not for days, but for years. This isn't fiction. This is the real-life horror story of Colleen Stan, a young woman who was kidnapped and hidden away by a man who called himself her master. This is the story of the girl in the box. In May of 1977, Colleen Stan, a 20-year-old from Eugene, Oregon, was hitchhiking to a friend's birthday party. She had done it before and felt safe, even turning down a few rides that gave her a bad feeling. But when Cameron and Janice Hooker, a seemingly normal couple with a baby in the back seat, pulled over, Colleen felt at ease. What she didn't know, Cameron Hooker was a sadistic predator with dark fantasies, and Colleen was about to become his victim. Shortly after picking her up, the couple took a detour and pulled off the road. Cameron pulled a knife, threatened Colleen, and forced her into a homemade headbox to restrict her vision and hearing. Once at their home in Red Bluff, California, Colleen was taken to the basement and placed inside a wooden box, just barely large enough for her body. For the next 7 years, she would spend up to 23 hours a day inside that box, only let out to be beaten, abused, or manipulated. She wasn't just physically tortured, she was psychologically broken. Cameron created a fake organization called The Company and convinced her they would kill her and her family if she ever tried to escape. Over time, Colleen became so brainwashed that she signed a slave contract, addressed Cameron as master, and even asked permission to use the bathroom. He allowed her to eat once a day and kept her box under the couple's waterbed. Colleen was allowed upstairs only to clean or do chores, but she never tried to escape. She truly believed the company would hurt her family. She was trained to accept pain and silence as her way of life. By 1984, Janice, Cameron's wife, began to feel guilty. She finally told Colleen the truth. There was no company. Together they planned her escape. Colleen was put on a bus back to her family, and just like that, she was free, after 2,620 days in a box. She didn't call the police at first. In fact, it was Janice who eventually turned Cameron in. Cameron Hooker was sentenced to 104 years in prison. Colleen went on to rebuild her life, becoming a public speaker and advocate for abuse victims. Her story shocked the world, not just for the cruelty she endured, but for the strength she showed in surviving it. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, share it. Subscribe to the channel for more true crime stories that sound too shocking to be true, but are.